Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode with Caroline and myself. Today, the theme will be on fire, but also given that for those of us that celebrate Halloween, Halloween is soon approaching. And so we have a little friend right here with us that joined us in the corner. So our guides may speak on this theme as well a bit. But yes, thank you for joining us.
Mhm. And yes, welcome everyone to the world of Lumen. And so we are very grateful to have you with us for this new channeling. So we don't know exactly who will come through. So we'll see. It will be a surprise, I guess, for everybody, and especially for us, probably.
Yes. So as usual, we'll state our intent. Dear higher guides and higher selves, we are here gathered again today in the love and the light, and we invite you all in more closely, more intimately, so that we may express these energies that you share with us more vibrantly. Yes, thank you.
Yes, 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 yes. We are, I am. Ashtar, coming in the love and the light of the highest love and the highest light for the highest good purposes. We greet and welcome each and every one of you listening to this video. We greet and honor your guides, mentors, and guides, and we greet and honor all the divine beings of love and light listening. We will, during this transmission, welcome another group that you haven't heard yet that much, who will be the dragons. And so I, as Ashtar, will open the gate, a sacred gate for for these for these guests. They are coming from far, far away, so it will maybe take some time for this channeler, for this dear one called Caroline, to adjust. But yes, we do welcome all of you.
Yes, welcome, welcome, everyone, especially our dear, dear partner in this episode recording transmission, dear Ashtar and company. We greet you as well. Greetings, greetings.
We we are we are we are the dragons. Some kinds of dragons coming from beyond and beyond, beyond even your imagination, dear ones. We come from far, far away, or from ancient, ancient times, we shall say. We will just jump here and there during this conversation, as this is a huge honor, a true joy with radiancy that we are here and that we accept with heart this invitation to speak about such a fiery theme, a such magnificent theme that is the fire. And so we welcome all of you. We greet all of you. We love each and every one of you.
Thank you, dear dragons. Yes, yes, yes. I am Ra, dear ones. Yes, we come together in this way to speak on the topic of fire, which is near and dear to our hearts, and especially so, we will say, to the dragon kind, the dragon folk, who are, we wish to remind, not just limited to fire. The energies of life and light that dragons emit are oh so much more. However, on this wonderful fiery day, we wish to ask our dear dragon kin, to you all, what is this fire element?
Oh, we love your questioning. And yes, indeed, there are many different kinds of dragons, indeed. Yes. What is fire? Fire is such a powerful energy, an energy that is known beyond millennia, beyond dimensions, beyond planets, beyond star systems. Fire is crucial to life, and especially the radiation, the radiancy of the fire. The fire gathers people around. The fire cleans territories. The fire brings more clarity to the mind and soothe the heart and the brain. It has even an hypnotical aspect. Fire is even so much more than that. It is indeed an energy that comes across the whole body, also through chi energy that is circulating all along, all within the human structure body, and also others and other species. Yes, fire embodies so much different qualities, different aspects, different vibrations, depending also on the intent of the one who carries the fire, of the one who lightens a fire. And so this is why fire must be handled, carried with care, greatness, a clear mind, and a clear intention. May
Yes,
we ask you the same question to you, dear great Ra,
yes,
and later on Ashtar? Yes.
we agree wholeheartedly, and we also add that, yes, indeed, fire is a fundamental layer of life, just as water is as well, that we've spoken of. And just as water can be programmed with intent and your frequency, so can fire, and so can anything. And so in the case of fire, there are some natural qualities of it that have already been pre-programmed, let us say. And some of these qualities are one of ignition in a way, of activation, of enlivening. And yes, there can be different qualities of this as well, different spectrums of this. There can be a more soothing, enlivening, such as a campfire. Yes, a relaxing, warm glow surrounded by friends and family. What a great way to activate and enliven. And there are more fiery activations. And when we speak of this, we are, yes, the thought of the Kundalini energy is coming to this one's mind, and the way that it can be consciously activated. And we will speak on this in a bit. However, we also wish to give this more broader perspective on the various qualities and layers, sub-layers, you could say, to fire itself. And so, yes, this is our broader perspective, and we would indeed love to hear Ashtar's perspective as well.
Yes, yes, yes. And we thank you for passing the mic. Haha. And you use a term that we so much resonate with, the term ignition. Yes, dear one, the fire is the starting point, the ignition so that the rocket may fly and jump and go through so many different places at the same time. But this is another topic. But let's speak about, yes, this ignition. And the ignition in your day-to-day life as humans in human form is to to enliven your day-to-day. How can you do, dear humans in human form, if you have no fire into yourself? If you are like, this is the celebration of Halloween, like, you know, kind of uh, that person walking. Yes, you have a series. This dear channel Caroline hasn't seen the series, so she will probably not get the reference. But anyway, and so there is this need for you, as you are alive and vibrant, to ignite yourself, to get into your life, to pump yourself, so that you may conquer your own life, so that you may achieve your own desires, your own will and intent, your greatest purposes. Yes. And so it comes with the excitement, with this joy frequency. It is all related, dear one. And you have to find this inner joy, this inner passion of yours, because the fire is indeed related also to passion. Yes, yes, yes. You have on your teeny tiny phone some emojis. Yes. And there is for passion, there is a heart, red heart with fire on it. Yes, yes. So there is this energy, this sexual inner energy, we can say, yes, 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 associated with fire. Yes, indeed. And but it is even broader. And this is also the energy of the excitement, of the empowering yourself, and to feel this joy and excitement for your day and for your own life. Yes, yes, yes. We have so much to say. We don't know if we will be able to speak about everything we want to say, as we are very excited about this topic. Dear
Yes.
brothers and sisters of Ra, you spoke about the Kundalini. Would you like to speak more about this topic, or would you prefer to keep it completely for another day?
We will cover this briefly in this episode. And before so, let us add on to what you've brought to the table, dear Ashtar, so for we so agree. And so another way, dear ones, you may summarize or simplify the energy of fire is one of passion. You must be passionate about your life, about the doings, the going about, the meetings, there must be a passion and excitement on some level and layer of your experience. And we wish to also practically add in that it is very, very important that you find your own individual passion, and whether that is a passion project or a passionate way to express yourself in one way. For if you do not have this passion within your own body, then we will say the passion of other bodies, your external other bodies around you will ignite you, and that may or may not be to your own body's benefit. For there is a saying that you have a fire lit under your tuchus, yes, your butt. And this can be beneficial or it can be quite, yes, chaotic. And so, in order for it to be a beneficial fire under your butt, it must be one of your own intent and choosing. And so, this is why we also emphasize the planning, the prepping, the getting to going within and meditation to really remember, oh, what is it that I am truly passionate about? What is it that truly lights this undying, rebirthing flame of the divine within me?
Yes,
So,
yes, yes. And we echo, we jump on this topic because yes, indeed, dear ones, we as Ashtar, yes, we encourage each and every one of you, yes, to find this fire into every aspect of your life. So that you, when you go for your passion project, you have this fire, yes. But also when you meet people, when you meet your family, yes, you have this fire into yourself, this excitement within yourself. And we asked you through the past to acknowledge and to assess each and every aspect of your life. And so we encourage you, yes, to ignite each aspects of your life. Yes, yes. And we will pass the mic to the dragons as they wish to continue this conversation. Yes, we thank you. Yes, we would like to speak about, yes, the passion, that the fire of the passion that needs to be handled so that it does not burn everybody else. You, of course, but the others around. The fire must be under a certain control, meaning that this is a very intense and very powerful energy, but used with no care, it can be it can lead to serious discomfort within human body, and also, yes, it can lead to um, it can cause problems if you are too much into this fiery energy ready to burn everything around you. Therefore, it should be used and carried with care and with greatest intent. Yes. And yes, indeed, there are also different qualities of the fire. Fire can be, yes, indeed, a campfire, a joyful campfire gathering people around. It can also be a very subtle, very necessary flame of one candle when things are dark outside. They all bring hope, and the energy of the flame of the candle, the one flame, is also very, very beneficial to humans. As you can pray, this is also a time for prayer. As you, some of you will pray for, yes, the past ones soon, yes. And as this is the time of the year of some celebration of this kind, and so through the candle, there are some prayers. And so the energy of the fire is in within, in a more subtle, yet extremely powerful. So, yes.
yes, we love this, and we wish to add a little bit to this, as these dear ones mentioned, the holiday celebration of Halloween and what from our perspective really a day of rebirth. This is very, very in alignment with the energy of fire, and just as a phoenix is reborn from its ashes and lights even brighter, this is the case with each and every one of you as you begin to ignite that, yes, as a start in the beginning, that single beautiful glowing flame within yourself, within your heart. This ignites all other flames within your body, around your body, and it is the ignition point, we will say, of all ignition points, this beautiful little flame candle that we can pray with outside, we can see within our heart. And in this way, all the this enlivens the fire within yourself and the fire within those around you. Yes. And so we wish to continue this fiery thread, and we wish to come back now to this idea of Kundalini, for we would like to become grounded in and become even more practical for those listening, so that you may have some practices to employ to grow your lives. And so we will first state a very important, let us say, disclosure statement that when one begins working with Kundalini energy consciously, it must be done with great, great care and gentleness. We will firmly state that enlightenment does not come about by just having an activated Kundalini energy flow. This is not this is not how it works, dear ones. One may absolutely be an enlightened being soul without having a super activated, super pumping Kundalini, yes, channel. This is not a prerequisite. Having said this, we are also aware that the culture of humanity is quite, I want it now. I want this now. Let's ignite it. Let's do it. Let's light it up. I want it. Let's get it. And we understand this. We understand this, dear ones, and there's nothing wrong with this. However, us as a guide figure wish to help guide these fiery, passionate, excitement, whoa, energies in a more loving, stable, and structured, yes, way, so that it is well irrigated. The pathways of flames do not go berserk. It is well irrigated and well aligned. And so, dear ones, we say again, you do not need to work with your Kundalini energy directly. However, if you do and you are on this path of, oh, I want to know, this is so interesting, exciting, I am passionate about this idea of Kundalini. Yes, there's energy. There seems to be energy coiled up, life coiled up at the base of my body, and I can activate it. I can draw it up. I can ignite this flame, and it can improve and in my life. And indeed it can. It can energize you. And truly what it is doing is as you activate your Kundalini, it is bringing more energy to whatever else it is you're doing. And so we say again, first and foremost, before wishing to and before super pursuing, passionately pursuing this Kundalini path, check in with yourself, dear one, and ask yourself, am I approaching this from a wholesome way? Or am I just trying to find a quick way to manifest something very, very quickly? And again, there's nothing wrong with this, dear one. However, the effects of this sort of intent are quite they're clear in that we see it will not always lead to what you desire because of the intent of the lack of wholesome pressurization and stabilization, let us say. And so, if you are now at this place of more clarity, of wholesomeness, of understanding that you are much greater than your body, that you are here to uplift all, not just your own body, and you wish to do this with more energy and passion, and you can see that, the Kundalini energy, if I gently activate this, this will help me in being more joyful and in sharing and spreading this joyful energy with, yes, my own personal life and those around me as well. Then we say, okay, you are at the next phase and layer of this understanding of the Kundalini energy. And so from here, we wish to create an entire separate video on this for it is it is jam fiery packed with information and energy. But as a little taste, as a little starter, dear dragonkin, may you give the dear listeners a little practical practice or a little taste of your perspective of this Kundalini energy and how humans may use this in a gentle fashion in their lives.
Hmm. We thank you for your question and we honor you and we honor this questioning. We have to turn to Ashtar because Ashtar has a specific point of view. And so we will first pass the mic to Ashtar and then we will come back. as he's not, yes, he will, yes, we will pass the mic and he will speak and we will speak. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. The Kundalini energy. Yes, this is Ashtar. And from our perspective, dear ones, you're not that ready yet. I am Ashtar, and I am very direct in the way I communicate. And from my assessment of humans listening, you shall cultivate more. And in order for you, if you really wish to activate willingly the Kundalini energy, I fear that if I transmit some recommendations, it may be used by humans in human forms who are not ready yet. And so, although we could, of course, answer this question, we as Ashtar do not want to pursue this questioning as we feel the audience is not ready yet and it would lead to more discomfort. However, we acknowledge that our answer may not be the one that humans in human forms wish, and so we will assess between ourselves for this, yes, this further recording. However, again, we will pass the mic to the dragons who will themselves assess and see if they wish to give you some tips. Yes. We are the dragons, and through the history, our knowledge, who we are, have been used against the ones that we wanted to protect, against humans. There has been other wars using partly our knowledge against ourselves. So we will just say that Kundalini is very, very powerful, can be activated by each and every one of you, that you need to indeed have a clear, extremely clear intent, and that if you are not ready, then we do not recommend that you are not ready. We recommend first to begin with the baby steps that you're all in. And when you will be ready, yes, further teachings, further knowledge and knowingness will be shared as, yes, yes. So, yes, so we will speak about the plasma quality of the Kundalini. We think this is better. We think this is more appropriate for this audience at this time. And we want also to lighten up a little bit more joy as we know that our reactions, our answers may have drawn humans' consciousness in a lower state of mind of maybe being bitter, maybe angry at us, or with some resentment, resentment. And so yes, we want to bring a light of fire, a light of joy, a fire of joy, yes, so that we may gather around this circle, yes, with more light energy. And so we would like to ask you, dear Ra, yes, about what do you think about the plasma energy? Yes,
Yes,
plasmic energy.
yes. Yes, we will close the Kundalini theme here by simply saying that, yes, dear ones, while it may seem we've danced around this topic, it is for a good reason. And this dear one was told in his past a good analogy that when one works with Kundalini energy, they often do not realize that it is what can happen. It is akin to putting a dumpster truck full of trash on a geyser. And when you overactivate that geyser, it will explode, and now the trash is everywhere, and now it's wet and sticky and even harder to clean up. And so, this is why we bring so great emphasis on the care about this subject, about the gentleness in approaching this topic. For indeed, dear ones, you are playing with fire, and so it must be done with a wisdom and a higher intent. And so we will close this topic here for now. And yes, we will speak on this at another time. And so this does, however, yes, tie into plasma. And so let us, this dear one is saying, yes, the plasma. He loves this. He loves this term. And for it the sound of plasma, the word plasma is quite the energy signature is quite we will say accurate and descriptive of this experience of plasma. And so plasma we will describe as this, a form of life energy that is a harmonization of all of the elements. And for simplistic simple simple, yes, simple, the word is fleeting here. For simplicity's sake, yes, we will speak about this as a merging of fire and water. It is really a merging of all elements and harmonization, but let us speak of it from this angle, perspective of when water, the qualities of water, which can be described as soothing, cooling, as cleansing, clearing, and relaxing, yes, in this way, and coupled with a more fire, the ignition, the passion, then this harmonization merging creates a flow that is not watery, that is not just fiery, but it is, we will describe as joyful indeed. And so the plasma flow is really what we can say is a joy flow. It is when we have spoken about this in the past, when the life is flowing through your body and your life smoothly and yes, whoa, yes, flowingly, fierily as well, then joy is a natural byproduct. And so is this plasma flow. And so we could describe the plasma flow as a carrier wave, let us say, for joy and for these more imbued, harmonized experiences of love, light, and life. Yes, yes,
Yes, yes. And we are Ashtar. And yes, this plasma energy is also very related to the sexual energy, dear ones. And so, yes, we would like to make some jokes here and there. Yes, when you when you engage in such activities such as the lovemaking, yes, you are sweating, dear ones, and you are also activating your yes different chakras, your core and other areas of your body structures. Yes, and there is this amount of energy, yes, between you two, you humans in human form, and this exchange is the quality of this exchange is plasmic, yes, and this is the quality of the plasmic energy, we shall say, yes.
yes. We do our dear dragon kin wish to expand and elaborate on this?
Hmm. Well, we we are not sure to be very familiar with the sexual humanoid energy. However, we will try and we will say that yes, the act of making love is made has to be made in a joyful. Of course, it will be powerful. Well, when it's done in purpose and with love and care. Again, we come back to this theme. And when it's being done on purpose with true love, true care, yes, there is this fiery energy, this powerful plasmic energy within two bodies, two souls, we can say, we because this is not just humanoid forms interacting in a very physical way. This is also a mix of energies building like a pillar. And depending on the strength of your relationship, depending on the strength of the love and the care that you have for one another, and the care and the love that you put in action, in love-making action, yes, it creates a pillar that can be very, of course, very bright and very beautiful, but mm, very, hmm, would like to say something, but we would not want to make a joke. Mm,
Please
well,
do.
very, very
Do.
stable. Let's say very stable. Yes, stable, say stable,
Yes.
very stable. You see what we mean. And but if the relationship, if this exchange is of a very poor quality, then your pillar is not a pillar. And this is not how you can build anything, nor yourself, nor this relationship. And we we do not recommend. We recommend the exchange, of course, in the love, care, joy, passion, yes, in order to build a very grounded, stable, radiant exchange and partnership bond with the other divine being.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, yes, yes. We passionately agree indeed, and we wish to add on to this for yes, dear ones, by all means, sexuality is not all encompassing of fire. Fire is not just about sexuality. However, it is indeed a big part for sexuality is a big part of your minds, is it not, dear ones? Your collective cultural minds. The topic and theme of sexuality is quite forefront, and there is nothing wrong with this. We encourage that these sexual activities be done with, yes, the love and the light and the grace and the gentleness and care. And so I as Raw echo this and remind that yes, indeed, sexuality is akin with, is harmonizes perfectly with spirituality as well. And so this must not be ignored. If you are ignoring this aspect of your life, you are ignoring and neglecting a big part of yourself. And this is not how ascension occurs, dear ones. It occurs, as we said, as you extend your experience of life, all aspects of life, including sexuality. And so we wish to yes, we wish to wrap this up soon now because we feel we've come down to the practical in a very nice and sweet way. And so, yes, indeed, we will say in the practical, dear ones, how do you incorporate more fire, loving fire in your life? Well, very, very practically, you make love more lovingly and gently with this gentle fire. And also, we wish to, of course, give a little bit more practical advice as well on how to use and work with the beingness that is fire And so we ask dear Dragonkin as well as Ashtar, what are some practical practices or ceremonies that dear humans may engage in to work with the loving, passionate fire?
Yes, yes, we are Ashtar, and we will speak about prayer because we understand this is not passionate. However, this is very crucial to humans in human form to experience the hope when they are experiencing darkness, and also for the ones who are grateful, and also for the ones who just want to pray and to let it out what they have on their mind and on their heart as they put this weight out, yes, of themselves. And so we would like to speak and finish with this word about, yes, we recommend each and every one of you listening to this message to pray, yes, to know that every prayers are of course heard. We know that some humans have doubts, but we listen to you, dear ones. And so we listen to your prayers, we listen to your doubts, we listen to everything. And so does your guide, so do your guides, yes? And so, and you can also ask for specific guides depending on their circumstances. For instance, we know that Saint Germain is very well known around in within the spiritual community for cleaning also through the purple violet flame, yes. And so you can ask and pray some specific angels, entities, groups, yes. And you can pray toward a candle and experience the peace within and know that you are heard, your prayers are heard, your requests, many of you request things during prayer time. And so we hear everything and know that in the prayer time, we love you all deeply and dearly. Yes, we are we are the dragons. We we do not remember exactly the topic of the question, of the questioning. However, yes, we would like to speak about the celebration time of the fire. Yes, that fire is a time for celebration, as it is a time for gathering people around. When it's winter time, people gather around the fire to get some heat. When this is summertime, they gather around bonfire to celebrate solstice, equinoxes, equinox. Yes. And so the fire is also associated with joy and with community. And so we encourage you, if you are willing, yes, we remember the questioning, to experience the power of the fire. We also encourage you to gather around with people, to have a good meal. Sometimes there are meals on the fire, yes, barbecues, yes, yes. You can experience these. You can share a fire and gather all around. Yes, to have some heat and to feel good and to feel the warmth. Yes, and to also feel the comfort and the hypnotic effect of the fire as it is also clearing, cleaning, soothing your mind and your brain. Because as you see the fire, yes, you are like hypnotized because the radiance, the vibrations of the fire that you see are entering in vibrations with your system, and they are all organizing themselves, or yes, mixing themselves, yes, with your structure, yes, in and out structure, yes, yes.
Yes, thank you all so very much. Thank you, dear Dragonkin and Ashtar, for your lovely answerings and questionings and back and forth. We love this interaction through our dear human forms that we love so dearly. And so we love this, and we wish to end on our side as Raw with a little short reminder, dear ones, that yes, what is all of this about? What is all of this about? It is about, in one way, in one word, you could say community. It is about life and growing life. It is about growing in your community of beings around you and interacting and being more inclusive, less exclusive, and incorporating. And as you do, dear ones, as you do, what a large, passionate, powerful, stable, caring, gentle fire you are all collectively igniting together. And this fire, this flame can be seen throughout the multiverse cosmos, dear ones. It does not go unnoticed, as our dear Ashtar has said. It is very, very hard to not notice this beautiful flame. And we see it, dear ones, growing even brighter. And so continue on, continuing on. Continue uplifting, enlivening, supporting, caring, loving your body self, and the same for those other bodies around you. And yes, the same as you rest in the source of all life and bodies itself. Yes, the divine source. Rest here as well. And as you find your rhythm in life, oh, what a fire you are lighting. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I am Ra, and I will speak with you all again very soon. Adonai.
And we are the dragons. We also appreciated, loved so much and with so much joy this wonderful, if not amazing, conversation. We love you all. Ashtar is whispering us the words to say. So we love you all, yes, deeply and dearly. And we will speak again at another time. Yes. Yes, we whisper, we say what they have to say. Sometimes they can, yes, yes, yes. So yes, this is funny. Yes. So we are I am Ashtar, coming in the love and the light of the highest love and the highest light for the highest good purposes. We greet and honor each and every one of you listening to this message. We greet and honor your guides, mentors, and guides. And we are so, so very, very grateful for our dear brothers and sisters of Ra. It is such an honor, such a pleasure each time to speak to you in this way. And we are so honored, so pleased to have been able to welcome our special guests for today. As this is, yes, as you have heard, dear humans in human form, this was one type of one qualities we could say of the dragons, as there are many other dragons species all around. Yes, but we are so, so grateful, so very, very happy. Yes, we love you all deeply and dearly, and I will speak again soon. Adonai. So we hope that you enjoyed this message. Uh, I don't know how much time we recorded this video, the length. So we hope that you enjoyed, and we will record another video soon on our thoughts about this trio channeling.
Yes. Thank you all for
Mhm.
joining, and we'll speak very soon again on our thoughts on.
Mhm. Bye.